It's unbelievably easy. All right, I'm gonna take the other way. We're just gonna hope for the best. You'll do it on occasion, but you're much better at clocking out at the end of the day. You gotta stop doing that, man. I guess unless you're salary, which, you know, I don't understand salary. I really don't. To say it in the worst way possible, it seems like a scam. Company saving $20+ million in overhead of buildings. Yeah, see, like, who wouldn't want to be placed in a situation like that? Where it's like, wait, we just have to give you a computer? And, you know, maybe pay you a little bit more for your internet, and that's it? Who wouldn't want to do that? Don't have to buy the office space and the cubicles and, you know, whatever else they be buying. Don't have to pay the electricity bills, the water bills, the trash bills, whatever other bills come from renting an office space or a building or a floor. It seems crazy that people are like, no, we want to spend all that money. We'd like to spend all that money, please. Don't rob us of that spending money. You're not going to do the damage that I want. We've already established this. So, we're going to put you over here, and you're going to sacrifice yourself for a Gamagon. Because that's what he's been good for. Yours is metric-based gigs, so you have complete flexible hours as long as you meet 10 hours minimum per week. I shouldn't have put them right there. You're definitely going to do 5 damage. And don't hit the max hours caps. Ended up doing a little work early every day at the morning and at night to get yourself sucked to a grind at times. My job is not that, but I've made it that. That makes sense. So, like, anytime you're going to have a metrics-based system for your work, you're basically saying, this is the amount of work I want you to do. And as long as you do that work, you're doing great. So that's kind of the scenario that I will place myself in. It's like, okay, I know how much work I need to do, and as long as I do that work, I'll be fine. So that's how much work I'm gonna do. And you know, sometimes it means I don't need a full 8 hours to do that work. Which means it's Axelrod time. People you're pestering are the managers? Oh, and if they don't do it, it holds your work up? Well, every manager has a boss. Here's my recommendation. If you're running into issues where managers aren't doing things, make sure that the communication that you're having with them is via written messages. And with those written messages, if someone comes up to you and says, hey, why aren't you, like, where's the updates on this? Why isn't this being done or whatever? You just throw them, say, let me forward you all the emails and conversations that I've had about people not doing what they're supposed to be doing. There you go. You're in the clear. Let's move you here. Let's get Domingo. This is just more range. Let's do that. Common thing you hear. What's happened with X? I sent it your way a week ago. I have so like I work customer service, so nothing that I'm really doing is of the utmost importance. You know, I'm not keeping servers alive and, you know, all that crazy stuff. But sometimes I bring up things where I'm like, you know, this should be addressed fairly quickly, you know, with some amount of urgency, and usually just falls by the wayside. I'm just like, you know, okay, I did what I was supposed to do. I told somebody about it. That's where my responsibility ends. A senior architect, you'll have a day or two where you actually sit down and write out and set up solutions. And then the rest of the time you're assisting devs and planning for releases. You write little code these days. That sounds nice. I still think back to younger Axelrod going to college and saying, I want to be a 3D modeler because that will be so cool and I'll get a job in the games industry and it'll be so much fun and I'll like it a lot and it'll be great. Fast forward many years, Axelrod has not gotten a job as a 3D modeler and is stuck with crazy student loans and wish he went to college for something useful, like coding. I'm gonna do this because the likelihood that I can do 14 damage amongst Tau and Domingo is probably small. This is definitely overkill though. But these Cerberus hit so unbelievably hard. Yeah, more magic points. I want to see. Here, let's get Axelrod in there. Architect is a cool profession. I actually went to school for someone who was studying to be a building architect, you know, not a coding architect kind of person. And that particular individual, it was very interesting to witness because it started off with them having a lot of free time. You know, they were like, you know, goofing around, having fun, you know, hanging out in the dorms all the time. And as the semesters continued and as like the weeks went on, started seeing them less. And times that you did see them, they were up at super late hours, and like eventually, like they would show up. You know, you might hear them leave in the morning to like go to class or something like that, and you wouldn't see them or hear them until like super late into the night or something like that. It was ridiculous. A similar thing happened with another of my roommates who was a fashion major, except instead of the gradual incline, I guess, it was an immediate peak of, you know, one day you saw them and then the next day you just never saw them again. Or they were up at late hours, you know, forever. And that is when I thought to myself, sure glad I never wanted to be a fashion major or an architect. Lord Axelrod. Okay, we're gonna blaze you down. You're a salary plus overtime? Ah, well, if you're salary, then I can understand that there's an expectation there where it's like, I'm paying you to work, quote, off the clock, even though you're actually on the clock 24/7, 365. Which to me is just such bullcrap. Like, how is that a thing? Let's see. I think I would like to get people closer before I start going after these guys. They can move up 2 and then they can attack 3. Actually, you should be able to attack him. Yeah, so they can attack right there, which is interesting that they opted not to do that. Let's get a heal going here. Wasn't great guidance on career paths for you. You were very much encouraged to daydream. All they cared about was the student fees you were paid. And you did computer-aided project design, did sales, then marketing, and you're only now using your degree because no one else there knows best practices. I probably wouldn't say that I've And I guess it would be kind of difficult for me to describe it fully. I mean, I 1000% I don't use my degree. That does not happen. But I also didn't have, I suppose, the downside of switching careers a lot. I had some other college issues, like me not knowing what I wanted to do in high school. You know, I was kind of big on a theater. I did children's theater. I did musical theater and things like that. So me not knowing what I was interested in doing, my first opportunity to go to college, I was like, okay, I'll do theater. But the circumstances around my first college, like I never intended to go to college when I was in high school, but I was given the opportunity to go to college. And because I never planned for it, you know, because I couldn't afford it, you know, all the other associated shenanigans that occur with having college be a thing, I just tried to wing it. And you know, the college that I went to didn't have a theater program and all that other crazy stuff, so I was like, well, what the heck am I doing here? And then I left that college, and it was like the worst mistake I've ever made in my entire life. And you know, here I am working customer service jobs for the rest of my life. Admittedly went straight from high school to working a traditional job to doing content creation. Once I graduated high school, and then I didn't know what I was doing with my life, and then I should have used the halberd here. And then I went to community college, and then I went to college. No, I went to college, then I went to community college, then I went to college. Thankfully, I graduated from the last college. Like, I have my degree. I may not be using my degree, but I got one. Guess I'm gonna leave you right here. I really don't like this position, but you know, what you gonna do? When you started college, you swore an oath to drop out before you borrowed a single penny in student loans. You went with a scholarship, and once it ran out, you had no extra money because no one would hire you. So you did just that, you dropped out, and you're glad you did. You have friends in their 40s and just depressed that they have these loans, and they will be repaying them for the rest of their lives. Yep. I know Crayson recently announced that he paid off his student loans, and I was like, yeah, go Crayson. Well, I don't want to say most, but I've gotten through a good chunk of my student loans. I'm actually in a position right now where if I wanted to, I could just pay off all of my student loans in one go, and you know, still be in a relatively sort of comfortable position. But I don't want to put myself in a scenario where I pay off my student loans and then my job the next day is like, oh, you know what? We're actually going to be downsizing our department. We don't need you anymore. And, you know, suddenly like, woot, my student loans are paid off, but I also have no income. So, I'm just going to pay them off slowly but surely. I'll probably up my payments though. I'd like to get them paid off sooner rather than later. I'm pouring a lot of money into them, and I'd like to pour in less. No, I hate when I do this. Brother does work around architecture. Sounds like a great job with stresses attached. He's younger than you, but his hairline isn't looking so hot as yours. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, what am I gonna do here? These guys have 50 attack. So I need to move Domingo up. Means I'm gonna move you back. Oh, I was like, I thought I healed you, but no, I totally screwed that up. Let's move you here. You haven't taken out, or you haven't taken loans out for anything because of exactly stuff like that. Loans are definitely rough times. Loans are definitely rough times. Do you have... You do not have an item to heal yourself. 53 attack. So they would need to do more than 10 damage each for each one to do that. And only one of them would be able to attack me. So if we move here, it should be fine. Unless that skeleton guy can also attack, which will create its own problems. Alright, you took the bait. Didn't move up as far as I wanted you to, though. Alright, 2 damage. I can work with that. Oh, you're attacking twice. Not so great. We're gonna leave you right there, I guess. Okay. I wonder why it didn't default on Tau before. But it defaulted on Tau there. Okay, Axelrod has 43 defense. So if you took... So, I hazarded a guess earlier in the game that, you know, attack minus their defense equals the damage you're dealing with a minimum of 1. But also at the same time, last time I did this, Axelrod got absolutely destroyed, so... Just not going to risk that for the biscuit. I guess we'll just see what this creates. If Domingo has to solo all three of these guys, I won't be unhappy about it. I should have moved you forward. Okay. Damage, yeah, that's a lot. Alright. Gort, do you have... No. Look at you, Gort. Finally level 3. You not moving is less than ideal. Also, I think you're dead, yeah. Boosus. Oh, kind of scary to move you up. Oh, it's also scary to move you up. Well, probably not. We'll move you there. I really need Domingo to get healed. Maybe I can aggro them in a very specific way. Ghosts and goblins. I was just thinking the other day, I have never beaten ghosts and goblins before. Oh my gosh. Okay. These skeletons are scary. What is your defense? You know what, we're gonna keep you right there. Hit you with a little bit of fire. Wait, is that like a minigun? I just thought that was the rib cage and they just had like some metal there, but I think they're shooting me with a minigun. Which makes a certain amount of sense on, you know, the method that they're attacking me. You're not going to do any damage, but we can move you right there. We can move you here. You can attack that guy. Alright, we can move you here. We can use level 2 heal. Hit Domingo. HP. wish it healed more for being level 2. I know it got extra range, but not enough for me. I don't think this is going to do 8 damage, but I can hope. 8. Exactly 8. Okay, still have to worry about these guys, and those guys are not to be trifled with. Someone else is going to have to do that tanking. Alright, pal. Just need you to survive. Right. Ended up going into a meeting before you heard my response. My favorite unit is Domingo. He is the coolest. I don't have the capacity to kill the skeleton, even if... Yeah, just not enough people are in range to attack the skeleton. So... the next course of action is, do I want to kill the Cerberus, or do I want to kill the ranged guys? And the ranged guys are not really doing anything, but I also have to position myself to kill the skeleton, because I have to kill the skeleton exactly next turn. It's not a great spot to be in. So I guess I kill the Cerberus this turn, or at least I try to. See you later, Aeromeel. Thanks for stopping by. Albert, the champ. Is that a Domingo emote? It is. Oops. Going out of X-Rod is not the worst thing in the world. Also, you moving forward is pretty good for me. Alright, this could hurt. A miss would be very appreciated. Alright, or you can do 19 damage. Let's see. Those are still all open spots. We can go here. Oh my gosh, 8 damage? Way more than I was expecting. I think I still want to heal Domingo. Quick spell. What is that? Oh my gosh, you can't capitalize on anything from where you're at right now. You're at 4 HP. If I kill you... Oh, You're basically the big danger right now. Wow, exactly 4 points of damage. Boost. I think Domingo has boost as well. Alright, last time I did this, Axelrod died. But maybe, just maybe, he won't die. Yeah, give me that 5 defense. That'll help him not die. This is probably a decent spot to be. Actually, what's your regular attack? 31? That should theoretically do decent damage to these guys, right? Eight damage. I figure that, you know, the frost attack would probably do a similar amount. We continue to not be in a great position to actually capitalize on this skeleton. But one thing's for sure is we need to get you the Algofu out of here. Attack, 3 defense, 6 speed, 5 HP. That's what I was afraid of, is that the enemy, that particular enemy would get a turn off before it could go, but didn't get punished for it because it attacked Domingo. Alright, so now you need to bring some amount of ruckus here. Alright, could have been worse. Now you give me 2 damage. 2 damage, that's all I'm asking for. Attack again. Alright. Can't win them all. You're out of MP. Do you have freeze? No. That Cerberus is going to run amok. Let's find out what boost does. Oh. Interesting. Well, as long as you don't miss, this guy is definitely dead. See you later, Skelegator. Domingo probably dies to this. Maybe not. Yeah, don't miss. How about a crit? I'll take the crit. Take those crits all day, Earth Day. you know, as long as they're not against me. It's not an equal opportunity get crit zone. Alright. Stay alive. Oh, you did an auto attack? You done goofed. I don't think anybody can actually move there, but we're gonna move here. I believe in you, pal. You can do 7 damage to this guy. There you go. A little bit of overkill attached to it. Let's see. Yeah, we're gonna do that. Still the most... Well, I say these are the most dangerous enemies, but those skeletons are not to be trifled with either. Boost spell ends. Okay, that didn't last as long as I wanted it to, but it lasted a decent amount of time. So you can move 2 squares up. I'd rather you run up and attack normally. Which you did not do. And suddenly, we have run into problems. Who would have guessed it? Wow, the disrespect. I have to be unbelievably careful. I don't have the healing to support the excursions that I'm on right now. Some people have healing items on them. I think you have a healing item on you. I think I used yours. Oh, no, we did not. Take 15, 20 damage, please. Alright. Work with that. Once again, sacrificing Kokichi for a Gamagan. If you live, you live. Have a little bitty heal. Rod. Bring destruction. Oh, man. You got me. First things that popped into my mind is, well, crap, how am I supposed to kill it now? Technically want to aggro it just yet and get people closer. Probably don't need literally everybody. We do need our tanks and heavy hitters. I don't think Axelrod can actually make it from there, so we need to back him off. Move up to... You can attack right here, so this is a good spot to be in. I think I saw you can move up one. Right here would be safe for you. Or you could go before Domingo. And you could also do whatever it is you just did. You have to complicate things. Last time I did do big damage. I'm not gonna risk it though. We have 2 enemies left. The battle's almost over. It would be quite foolish to go all in right here. Point of damage counts. Alright, here's where the foolish shows up. There's nothing foolish about it. Alright, I've already done a pretty decent job of setting something up here. Homeboy is not moving. Good for me. This could go very poorly or it can go amazing. Okay, so far it is not going poorly. Don't really have the support that I need to not get absolutely destroyed. So we will... we'll hang out for one more turn. Domingo. You can get this kill, that would be very great, as I need you to have more levels. Hey. Well done. Alright, I think I only lost Gort on that mission. Let's go resurrect Gort, though. Before we go into Rune Faust, because I don't know if we can save in Rune Faust, so just be safe. Also, should buy some items as well. Restock on those. Maybe I should do that first. Not what I was trying to buy. That's not what I'm trying to buy either. We can stock Domingo up with these. Seeing as you can't equip anything. Oh, Adam is in my party. What the heck? When did that happen? I think I might use Adam. Just to see what he does. Any deals? No deals. Alright, let's see what kind of weapons, if any weapons, can be equipped on Adam. Not that. Not that. I'm guessing no items because he didn't start off with any items. Every other character has to start off with at least one item. Adam. You have 4 movement, and nothing here really strikes me as great. So, looks like I'm keeping Kokichi. Here we gotta raise Gort. Poor guy. Started off being pretty good, and then, you know, he just kind of started falling off as the game was going on, and then he just can't catch a break. Okay. I'm going to mark here one more time. We can make our way down to Runefaust. Joining forces now in a desperate race against time. Dark Dragon is awakening. Oh. Right. I totally forgot that, like, the chapters were a thing. Sure, I'll just remark right there. I'll recognize it.